Hello there, you sexy beasts, and welcome back to another What I've Learned. Today I'm gonna teach you what I've learned from David Dobrik.
Hello, I have stole your hat.
Do you mind trying to film?
Let's be honest, everybody came back because they like Ivan. Look at this comment. I love Ivan, no homo. It's okay, Ivan loves you back, but don't drop soap.
Stop being weird.
Your mother is weird.
Let's dive into the lesson. David Dobrik has a unique style that made him super famous. His clips can be described with one word: happy. What do I mean by that? He may be goofing with some friends, he may be giving away money, he may be pranking someone, he might do a sketch-like clip, or he may add some romantic drama. But no matter what he is doing, most of the people in the clip are already laughing. And laughing is contagious and it's a social thing. We can easily copy that emotion and become happy ourselves. And even though when he started, he wasn't producing clips like these, this happy-go-lucky kid vibe was refined during some years of content creation. This is the exact same principle I observed while analyzing PewDiePie: self-amusement.
Ah yes, I like to amuse self, especially in shower.
Ew.
Why do you have to be perverted? I do not do that. In the shower I make stand-up, I juggle, I play, self-amusing.
Oh, I thought you were getting freaky.
I only do the freaky with your mother.
Ah, mom jokes. They never get old.
Unlike your mother.
David always creates clips that would make him laugh, and he always tries to make content that would make us laugh too. And if you start watching and you like his style and the first clip is making you laugh, then you wanna see another and another and another. Now, not everything he does in his clips is okay, because he's sometimes an asshole. I'll give more details on this later on. The second good thing that helps him get good clips is that his friends are super down for whatever he's planning. If he has a crazy idea, people will go for it, even though some ideas are stupid. Most of his friends will do anything to help him get views, and we all know David loves them. Even though he pranks them a lot, he also gave all of his friends new cars. And I'm sure that most of us would also like to receive a car, but I think that deep down we would all be happy if we were able to afford to gift somebody something that is this expensive too.
I like gifts. In Russia, life is gift. Be grateful or I take it away.
Look at this bit.
Oh my god! David Dobrik!
Are you Abby?
Yeah, I'm Abby.
It's fucking Jonah, alright?
Jonah was willing to dress up for the sake of the joke.
Who is that sexy lady, huh?
That's a guy in a costume.
Ivan likes curvy girls.
He has a beard.
Reminds Ivan of his first love, Natasha.
Anyway, and although David jokes a lot with his friends, he will go the extra mile to create content. Like that time he legally married his friend's mom.
Will you marry me?
Are you out of your mind?
I want to be Jason's stepdad.
Oh, that would be hysterical.
So the third principle: go the extra mile. There is a rule in performing. The audience is a genius. They feel what is funny and what is not. They also know when you cross the line. And they also feel when you care about them and you actually go the extra mile to perform something they haven't seen before. Since you're performing for an audience as a YouTuber, they will feel when you're connected to them. This is actually why I try to be more active on the English channel, and this is why I'm trying to reply as much as I can, because I feel that the audience deserves respect. And going the extra mile will always be appreciated, like when David was actually promoting people's Instagram on his main vlog. And even though the promoted guys weren't getting very popular because of this, they just appreciated being mentioned. So go the extra mile, it helps. In any type of business and relationship. Especially since businesses are basically just relationships, but with products or services. So yeah, same tiny secret. If you're an introvert, you need to learn how to socialize. Back to the clip. His clickbait game is on point. He will use thumbnails with good reactions, famous people or good looking ones. And the title of the clip offers a promise. When it comes to his own face, he uses the same picture in most of his thumbnails. And that's why I also used it.
You choose that face for thumbnail.
Yes?
Ah,
What?
nothing. If you can choose, why that face? No worries, I'm immortal.
Okay. David is so honest about clickbait that his entire merch is centered around it. So honesty is good. He's also done a lot of giveaways, and those create views, lots of views. Not necessarily because of the giveaway, but because of the emotion they create. It's actually truly nice to surprise somebody with something that they can't afford. And since we are social creatures, we tend to be happy for somebody else's happiness, if it doesn't take away from ours. This is the exact same strategy that Mr. Beast applied to his clips. In one interview, Mr. Beast said he's always trying to create wholesome or more happy clips, because this is actually what people want to see. And the last thing, David has always been consistent about another joke, the length of his clips. 420 Blazy joke, weed heads, yes. But the actual good part of this is that he's focusing on quality instead of quantity. Of course, in order to create quality, you have to have the experience, so you have to have the quantity first. This is why I've tried to produce more clips that I know would fail, because I know I need to put in the work. But you know what they say, sucking at something is the first step towards being sorta good at something. And by that logic, my clips will only get better in some time. However, on the negative side of things, David is sometimes an ass. He will do things to create a reaction, like having a snake bite his friend, scaring his friends, making his friends uncomfortable, all for the vlog. He compensates the bad stuff with humor and gifts, and sometimes nagging people is funny. Nagging is when you give a negative compliment in order to lower somebody's confidence. But this is the exact type of humor Jimmy Kimmel does. So he's mocking people in order to make us get a reaction, whilst let's say Conan, who's a better entertainer in my point of view, is mocking himself or a stupid situation in order for us to laugh at that situation and not have another victim. Because whenever you're mocking somebody, he will dislike you. Of course, if you're rich and famous or beautiful, you don't really give a fuck about humans, but for the rest of us who are not born into perfection, less of mocking people equals more friends. He also kind of has a bully approach to some things, but there's actually an amazing clip that somebody else did, so I'm gonna link it in the description if you wanna see more of how he's manipulating his friends.
I understand, David. Sometimes life is shit, so you have to be
A true poet, I might say.
I taught Shakespeare everything. Romeo is based on my life, you know? I inspired him to write it.
Of course you did. So, the summary. Create emotions, have friends that help you, go the extra mile, be honest, consistent, and if you're an ass from time to time, balance that behavior with good stuff. That's it. In the next clip, I think I'm gonna kill Ivan. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy performing a character, but I've been thinking lately about what I'm doing with this platform, with YouTube, with everything that I've created until now, and where I want to go. And the truth is that I don't really want to create comedy always. I just want to have like a channel with subscribers that like me for myself. I don't want people to come here just because they're gonna expect something, because in my mind I want friends or some sort of community, not necessarily to be an entertainer full time. I think YouTube is supposed to be just an extension of your personality, and even though I'm talking about other people, like what I'm learning from different creators, I don't want people to actually subscribe for that. I just want to have subscribers that like me as an individual, because I've been doing this YouTube thing for quite a while, and I see something that I think has happened to Kevin Hart before. In an interview, Kevin Hart was talking about doing stand-up for 7 years, and he was funny and he was amazing and he was killing it, but nobody remembered him as an individual. Everybody was like, he's a... So Kevin Hart said his stand-up game changed when he met another person.
And he pulled me to the side one night and he's like, look, you're funny, but you're not talking about anything. You're not saying anything. There is nothing that I know about you after seeing you perform.
So I don't know what direction I'm gonna go in, but we'll see. If you have enjoyed this clip, don't subscribe, watch another clip, and then if you like me as a human, then subscribe. Next, what I learned from is gonna be about Andrei. So, until next time, cheers!